What does it mean to be a full-time creative? Let's ask ChatGPT. What's up guys, welcome to the vlog. In today's video, I'll be taking you through my day as a content creator and brand owner. I'll be talking about how I became a full-time creative and asking other creatives / business owners questions on this topic. Enjoy this week's video and don't forget to drop a like below to help the channel. Let's get into it.
Doing some hamstring.
What was your name?
Mo.
Callie.
Callie, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Are you video camming?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, what's up, YouTube?
Oh, stream flex.
Oh yeah. Do it, G.
The lat spread?
Yeah, from up here. Like behind your lats. Like right here. Like push from here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice board.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I take a picture?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, do it. Come on.
That's sick. This is a large. I think it's oversized fit. Oh yeah. Shout out, my boy Malik. Alright, so the title of this video is how to become a full-time creative. So I'm going to explain my journey in short, just to give you some context here. So how did I become a full-time creative? Long story short, I realized early on that I didn't want to work for anyone else. I worked in the restaurant industry for a while, I worked various other jobs, and ultimately I just wanted to be my own boss. I didn't want to take anyone else's shit. I wanted to have full freedom in creating what I wanted to create and sharing my message with the world. So I took my first big risk. In 2019, I dropped out of university to pursue entrepreneurship when everyone told me otherwise. I moved back to Vancouver into my grandma's place, which I had extremely low expenses. This gave me the time to focus on building, and I saw a huge opportunity in social media, so I started grinding that. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that. I focused all my efforts in building an online fitness coaching business and growing my socials. I was super passionate about fitness at the time, so I was like, why not just build this coaching business? I'm really passionate about helping others and helping them with their fitness journeys, and I was obsessed, so that's what I did. I ran the coaching biz for 3 years, brought on 2 other guys to work with me, and was making a decent income, you know, nothing lavish at all, but I was able to sustain myself. And so a few years in, I decided to make the leap to clothing, which is going from an extremely low overhead business, which is coaching. You know, we're not dealing with crazy products or anything, but what it is it's a service. So I'm trading my time, giving my time to my clients. So now, you know, I'm shifting to a business with tons of overhead, which is, you know, a clothing business. You got literally everything revolved around having product. And so that was the second big risk I took. And this was very recent, like last year. I was losing my passion for fitness, and I ended up just making the decision to drop the coaching business and go all in on clothing. And that's where I'm at now, guys. I'm pivoting. I'm rebranding my company to focus on building a fashion and lifestyle brand. So now I'm making less, but it's for the greater vision I have. I'm willing to take that risk of living more humble right now to, build the vision that I have for my business, my brand, and also for my life. I gotta constantly remind myself to stay humble, keep working my ass off, continue to be patient, and trust the process. So a few things I would say to someone listening that may want to pursue this path as a creative. First thing is have a plan. Like, don't just go and drop everything. Make sure you know exactly what you want to do and do your due diligence, do your research on what you're trying to do here. Second thing is hustle, bro. Be ready to work your face off. Like, for real. Be ready to hold yourself accountable, because no one else is going to hold you accountable and no one's coming to save you. You literally have to get up every day, even when you don't want to, and fucking work. For me, there's so many days where I wake up and I literally don't want to do shit. And it's easy for me to just chill, right? Because I don't work for anyone else, But the thing is if I don't get up and hold myself accountable and hold myself to it, no one's going to do that, and all the opportunities are going to fade away. And then next thing you know, I'm going to be in a position where I can't even afford to pay my own rent. You got to hold yourself extremely accountable and think of building discipline like a skill. Just continuously work on it. Third thing is work side jobs if needed. So you may need to take on side jobs to make income just to sustain yourself. Maybe you got to work a couple nights at the bar, or maybe you got to, just work a part-time job, or even a full-time job. Work on your business or your creative venture after work. You're going to have to stay up later. You're going to have to really hustle and put the time in. So the fourth thing is keep expenses as low as you can. Live at your parents' place if you can. Just do this while you're building. Spend less money eating out and on drinks and shit. Just keep those expenses low. And lastly, know that it's going to be hard, but at the same time, it's the most fulfilling and rewarding thing, because you'll end up doing something you enjoy and you'll be working for yourself and building something that you're proud of. And that, for me, no matter how hard this shit gets, because it does, I'm telling you right now, it gets super difficult sometimes, but it is so rewarding. And being able to be your own boss and build something and have full creative freedom on what you're building is the most fulfilling thing ever. It's the most amazing thing, in my opinion. To wrap that off, look, guys, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm super confident in my trajectory. And I see my vision clearly, and I don't doubt that I'm going to be able to do it. I appreciate you guys for listening. If you're an aspiring business owner, creative, whatever, just keep going. And honestly, above all, trust your gut. Paid shipping. I think it was like $30 US shipping.
Okay. Honestly, that's not bad if you're paying under $100 for a sample.
Yeah.
Dude, for the first time I was getting in stuff, like my guy was sending me fabric swatches.
Yeah.
And then he was sending it to FedEx, and just the shipping was like $140.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. In this next part, I asked Warren, the owner of an automotive service business, the question, what would be your number one piece of advice for a young person that wants to be successful in business? And here's what he said.
Just take it slow.
Yeah.
Don't get wrapped up on what you see every day, because it gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right? It gets super overwhelming, especially with social media and that, and what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
You're trying to match what everybody's doing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you get lost in what you're really trying to do
Yeah.
at the end of things. Because the information comes at us so fast now, right? And I'm guilty of it too, because I'll go and see what guys are doing and like, oh man, this guy did this. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Or I've got to do that now. Or I'll see some guy in France do it, or Germany or something.
Yeah.
So I would just say, it's a slow process.
Slow process.
I hate to use the word organic, but organic process is your best bet for sure. And don't try to be everything to everybody, because it doesn't work.
You can't narrow in, yeah.
Narrow in, for sure, and focus on that. And then just allow it to just kind of grow at the pace that you allow it to grow,
Yeah.
right? Because it's so easy to do this. And that's what's just, you know, with my son, right? He's got to stand up this. He has a hard time doing this.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
And in business, you have to focus.
Yeah.
Or else you'll just keep on spinning and spinning and spinning.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Like go large. Like do it. Another year, man. Like just take it year by year.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's really what we can only, you know, really fathom in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I would just don't bite off more than you can chew at that time, so to speak.
Yeah.
Just stay focused and just do a little at a time, man. Don't try being everything so fast.
Yeah.
Because then your head will just fucking go and then you won't be good at anything.
Yeah.
You just pick it and then go by what you feel.
Yeah.
If you feel like something, run with it, man. If you got the energy and you're like feeling it, do it. Whether it's for 2 or 3 or a month, just do it. Bang.
Love it. Hey, buddy. Hey.
That is a frog. So a Frenchie and a pug.
No way. So cute.
She's 5 months old. Yeah, puppy. Yeah, her name is Poppy. Yeah. That's Travis.
Poppy the puppy.
Which is my one of the techs. So. So yeah, kind of
Puppy.
overly friendly. Yeah.
Alright guys, this is the last part of the video. Here I asked my homie Shane, who's worked in the streetwear industry for over 10 years. He worked at a store called Haven here in Vancouver. He's designed and handled tons of product. He started his own brand and he's been a mentor to me and really helping me understand the clothing game. How long have you been a full-time creative?
For me, since May.
Oh yeah, because you worked at Haven before.
Yeah.
So you worked at a store and then
Yeah.
you just became a full-time creative. So like if you were to give, you know, one piece of advice for someone that was just starting out, or maybe they're in school, maybe they're working a job, but they want to transition to eventually becoming a full-time creative, what's like a simple piece of advice you'd give?
A simple piece of advice I would say is actually do your due diligence and market research. When you're creative by full time, time is money. You know, like, so the more you do your own research before you do that transition, it's less time that you waste on trial and error, and that'll help you with your cash flow and decision making in general. Like it's really important to kind of know what market you're getting yourself into, and you know what your niche is and what makes you different from other brands that are out there.
Yeah.
Use that kind of creative sense to be creative on how to even find money to put back into the project.
Yeah.
You know, like that's also a sense of being creative. It's like whatever you're kind of passionate about, whatever you kind of want to get stronger and better at, that's where you kind of do like more freelance towards, you know, like if you want to get better at graphics, you start working on some of these graphic projects that help you get that skill set to work on your own stuff.
So as a creative, you want to focus on the creative, but if you don't focus on the business aspect, you are a brand or your company is a brand. So you gotta make money to be able to sustain yourself and to grow. So that's something that creatives forget is like the financial aspect. And
on my end, I see that as creative.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Business creativity.
Yeah.
And
how to
thinking
structure it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's creativity as well.
For sure.
Just as much as creating a graphic design or creating a crazy pattern. It's like just that itself is already an art.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It's creative. It's like business is like it's like an art of its own for sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.